how we do things a little bit differently at our store. We have our normal RV camper sales. Closer.
There you go.
We do normal RV sales like everybody else does. We have a different division that focuses exclusively on OEM parts. So if you needed a fender skirt or a skirt metal, we can look specifically by your VIN number, determine what color that you have, get the right color paint on the fender skirt or whatever it is that you need. We do had all kinds of questions last night about where people are using the thread spray or wherever. Aluminum stairs. People wanted some of the four-step aluminum stairs. So if anybody's interested in those, we'll have those available on Monday, I think. We do a lot of fender skirts, a lot of shower surrounds, any of those kinds of, you find yourself in Arizona and you have an accident or a fire go out, give our name to your service center and we'll pack it up all, be sure we'll get to them in 2 days. And that's kind of how we present ourselves, is a little bit different than everybody else. Then again, we still have Redwoods on site. We have a whole bunch of Crossroads ride. There's also a show going on this weekend at the Hall of Fame if you want to go out and see what's out there as well. Any questions?
Hey Todd, can you tell them a little about how you can deal with warranty work?
We have a full warranty institution. We can process all the warranty, and what we do on occasion is if you're stuck out of place, that we will facilitate a service center that's not authorized, and we'll help them get through the process of getting the warranty work done. So we work with Crossroads to pre-authorize and get the work done.
I can do that.
Get the work done so that they can process the claim and you can get back on the road a little bit faster. The companies that sell Redwood and all manufacturers that process warranty, their schedules are so tight, they have a hard time getting you in and out in an order for a normal period of time. So what we've done is we've created a way for them for you guys to use service centers that are not trailer sales and help them get through the process a little bit faster.
So how do they get a hold of you?
I have a stack of cards here that has all our contact information. And then again, I think we're on your website, on the rally site.
Okay. Well,
We're not yet, but you will be.
Okay.
So you've already made arrangements?
No, but I'm gonna grab a card.
Okay, so you'll be on the owner's group site?
On our group site, and if you have any questions, we have 5 full-time people that do nothing but process your tackle requests. And so they man the phones all day long, 5 days a week. And that's all that they do is handle orders and service centers.
That's awesome.
Any questions for me?
So let me just see if I understand this correctly. You're authorized by Redwood for owners to get parts direct from you, either in warranty or out of warranty, and you can match that specifically to everyone's rig by their VIN number.
Exactly. So if
Doesn't
you
matter
want that
what-
rig there, I can look up the paint code, I can tell you what type of paint you have and get you the exact vendor that matches.
Sounds great.
And if you have a light that you could put in, will you then enter into warranty? Would you send us the light, or do we have to then go to them?
We will most likely send you the light.
It's going to read, go out now, but
Just yell.
we most likely will send you the light, but it's going to, Crossroads is going to make the ultimate decision.
That's not any better, is it?
Did you catch that? We will send you the light most likely, but we have to work with Crossroads to get the authorization to do so. And as long as it's not a safety issue, they will let us do it. It depends on what the question is do they pay us for the part? It depends on what the question or what the part is.
If the part is a item that needs to be returned, for example, something that failed, that the supplier is going to want the part back in order to give Crossroads the credit for it, we will charge you for the part, then we'll take it back off when you send us the part return. For example, like one of the big ones is TVs. The coax is on the back will break off, and that's sometimes a warpable item charge you for the TV. Once we get the TV in return, we'll charge you back. And there's like a 30-day window we give you so that, you know, you get it from the other. Yes, sir.
Are you limited at what parts we can get for our unit?
I am only limited by the suppliers. So decor items tend to go out of production in 3 years. So Walmart that was 3 years old is going to be difficult to get. But that's not a function, it's just no longer there. It's no longer available. But we can buy anything, we can sell you anything that you need or that was built on that trailer from the factory. Yes,
We've
sir.
got a pantry door that was ripped off its hinges about a year and a half ago. We're on the road because they don't have any way of keeping the pantry doors in. It's tore right off the hinges. And I was out of California, so I made a temporary repair. And then when we took it back to our dealer in Florida, they sent him a door, and we have the, what do you call it, honey something.
Lawn cherry. Lawn cherry.
Lawn cherry finish, right, thank you. And the door they sent down, they said they don't have that color anymore, and the dealer called me up, he said, you better look at this, you're not going to like it. I didn't, it didn't match at all, so now we got this door on with temporary fix, I had to cut the hinges back and put them all with a wood block. And can you get a pantry door and have that color
If it's no
match?
longer available, if the manufacturer of the door is no longer providing that color, I don't have the ability to develop.
I didn't know if they could go back into their stock numbers and make one up or what.
That depends on the supplier. Usually wood and wallboard and fabrics, once they're done, they're done.
So there's no way to fix this door.
We could look at repairing the door through one of the cabinet makers in town, and they do that type of work.
All right, so I contact you about that?
Yep, go ahead and contact our parts department, we can refer you out to one of the guys in town that does, if that's some cabinetry work like that.
All right.
And on that note, if that seems to be a little bit of an issue, what we've done in the past is you know those black latches that have the hook?
They did that for me.
They put it on the back side of all the drawers? Okay.
Oh, well, they put a plastic clip on the back side of
So
the
you
door.
mount it to the back of
And
the
then we got
drawer.
the straps on the front, so it's,
No, what we do is we put the clips on the back of the drawer. So when you
That's-
push them into the wall,
Ah.
the south pull latch
But then
catches
the-
that, and then that gives you 30 pounds of resistance.
Well, that was actually done by a repair facility in California.
Okay.
J&L.
J&L, everybody knows that.
Yes,
Recommended me.
I'll give you just a second. Yes, ma'am.
Question, because this just happened, so we had a blowout on the way here.
Okay.
Preston came out and did but we didn't know where to have fix, because our home base is Florida. So they hooked us up with dumped our vehicle in Indiana. But what we didn't know was, when they called to get the parts, we were ordered by the electric. So what I'm understanding is we could have contacted you, have those parts ordered, and already painted.
They buy them from us. So we would facilitate that whole thing. Now, if they should come pre-painted, otherwise they're a little bit quicker. What year is your? Yeah, that should be an issue.
So Todd, if I go to I'm sorry, somebody else had a question, so whatever. I forgot who it was. Who else had a
Or
question?
here, sorry.
Quick question, on the latches you were talking about, do you have a source for just the female part of the part? Please? Every time there's a break, I've got to buy the female and the male. You buy the male all day long.
$5.99
So,
a pack.
I will look and see. We may have them split up. Usually, we have to buy them in sets. So,
all right, so you don't know if you've got a source for just the female.
yeah, they're super cheap. I mean,
$5.99 for a package.
Is that where you buy it?
well, yeah.
One.
Top of the microwave department, they'll have
The
it.
volume we need it, because they break all the time,
Right.
right? So,
It doesn't make any sense really replacing it.
it's latch.
It doesn't make any sense to replace it because they're gonna break again. Can't we get different reaction? I mean, it's not,
That south pull latch is one of the better latches.
Which
It really
latch are they
is.
talking about? Which latch?
South Coast. The black ones with the hook, with the spring when it comes into place. Not the bulldog, but the one that's like on the trash can. We have a full service department. They're doing body repair work every day, all day long. Yes, we have scales. We don't have scales. There's a place across the street that uses them to get
The question I was going to ask is, if I'm working with an independent, and they need parts from Redwood, they can just call you.
Absolutely. That's the biggest chunk of our business comes from the independent service centers, where we don't switch to proper charge for all of the so they just call us, they package up everything.
So the take home there is that if you're working with an independent, not a Crossroads dealer, but if you go take your coach to an independent, because you might get it serviced earlier than like 4 months, that these guys will work with them to try and get the parts that you need for your coach.
Great. There's a weird thing going on in the industry where service work and warranty work is becoming it works better in the mom and pop situation than it does in the corporate or the bigger establishments. The way that it pays and the way that everything happens it's not a very it's not a sound business. It's a break even at best. So the mom and pop guys tend to work a lot better right now. This has all happened in the last 3 years or so, but the mom and pop guys, because they have 2 or 3 employees, their overhead's much lower, they work a little bit faster. And so we've developed this business where we service those guys to get your parts to them as fast as we can. Somewhere about halfway down there was a hand. No longer.
Do you have a list of those mom and pop shops that you know are good that,
We do. Well, let me say that a little differently. It's not a list so much, but we have 4, 4.5, 5 full-time people that do nothing but answer and field these phone calls all day long.
right, I understand.
And they have in their minds their select group. People that they talk to, that when they pick up the phone, there's that fluency, they understand what they're looking for, they're not struggling.
So one day we may call you up and talk to one person who has his favorite person in Tennessee, and then the next day we call you up and talk to another person who has their favorite person in Tennessee, or is it more
There's not that
centralized?
Many. It's not that many. There's going to be, I'm going to say that there's going to be 75 to 100 where they're talking to people who they feel they have
A relationship.
get through. Well, not the relationship necessarily, but the people have, when you're dealing with independent service centers, sometimes you have really skilled people, and sometimes you have really people who want to be skilled. And
Sort of like a dealer.
well, it's different. These people, the people who fall into that first category that are really skilled, when you talk to them, you know it. Or at least my people know it, because when they're asking for the right things, they're asking for, like on a blowout, they're asking for the floor line molding, they're asking for the skirt metal, they're asking for the galvanized underpiece. They're not just asking for a piece, you send it to them, and then they call out 3 weeks later, oh, I forgot about this, I need this too. And so my team will know who those people are, and they will help you. I think you should talk to these guys.
So as a follow-up, can we call and ask if, like I'm in the St. Louis area, so can I call and say, who do you work well with, and you'd be willing to provide us some guidance that way?
Yes, I don't know those people.
I understand, yeah.
But I get it.
That's awesome.
Very helpful. Thank you.
Thanks for what you're doing. That's rare.
Well, this is new. This is brand new, right now, first time out. These guys, Redwood.
We also, go ahead and finish your question.
Well, turn the mic off. I think
Just talk loudly.
how to do that.
Talk loudly.
I'll stay away from it.
I'm trying to make sure I understand. Let me give you a scenario here. Before I got my Redwood, I owned a Landmark. And as far as minor things, all I had to do was take a picture of it, send it to them, and they sent me the part. Okay? my experience so far with Redwood has been, every time I call customer service, it's like, see a dealer, see a dealer. Now, am I hearing from you that, as an example, all three, or two at that time of my brackets on my back curtain broke during the trip? What Redwood's answer to that was, see a dealer. Now, are you telling me I can take a picture of that bracket that's broke, email you the picture, and you're going to send me that part under warranty? Or are we still going back to this, oh, you got to see a dealer that's 100 miles from you?
No, we'll work with you on it. There's no hard and fast answer. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do our best job to get you the part back on the road. Now, Crossroads still, the warranty is between you and Crossroads. I'm a facilitator. So they're still gonna make a decision to whether or not that is a warrantable item. If it is something that is simple, it's not a safety issue, we'll let you do the work yourself in the process.
Then, do I hear you saying I'm gonna contact you, or they?
You're gonna contact me. Okay.
I didn't hear the answer. We're gonna contact you.
Correct. If it's something that you're not gonna, that, there's,
No brainer.
no brainer. Talk to us, we have to authorize it in the process. Once we do that, we'll start the process. And like I said over here, there may be a scenario where I'm gonna turn to the part, because it's gonna have to come back to me, and once I get it back to my hands, then the deal will get paid for the return part. Any other questions on this subject? So, warranty is a point in time thing, and it goes away after, a year or 2 years, depending on what you have. We have a website that Crossroads is working on. It's currently just Keystone at the moment, but all the door companies are coming online, where you can type in your year, make, and model, and we can get you down to your bits and pieces. Exactly. So you're looking for the light ceiling fixture, your 2 years out, the LED lights, the bulbs are integrated into the housing. When they go bad, you have to change the whole assembly. You can type it into the website, and they'll tell you exactly what the cost is, what it was made on your trailer, and it completely populates everything.
So me as an owner can go on that site?
Yes, it's
And
a
then we-
retail-oriented site.
And then it's like an online order?
It's just like going to Amazon or anywhere
Okay.
else. And you type in the year, make, and model. We may bounce it back if there's sometimes in a year they'll use 2 or 3 different items, and you may get a bounce back that says, please provide the last, I think Crossroads is 8 of it, or 4 of it on there, but it doesn't matter. We'll ask you for your VIN number, and then we can cross-reference it, and it'll get you exactly the right one. So, I mean, warranty happens for a little while, but after that, you still have to have these curtains and these things that are going to break down all the time. And this website will get you, if you don't want to call in, we can always welcome to call in, but this website will get you exactly where you need to be. And,
Now, are you including the Lippert parts? In other words, the frame, the pin box, and the axles? And
we can
all
do
that
Lippert
too?
parts as well. Frames comes into, I mean, there's no replacing frames. So,
No,
I mean,
but
that's
I'm
not.
talking about the parts of the frame.
Yeah,
that integrated thing. that they
solenoids for the leveling system, leveling pumps, jacks, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Do you happen to know, I know this is a crossword question, but since you're here, I'm going to ask you. Do you happen to know it's got a 2-year warranty on, you might say bumper to bumper, front to back, and then they got a 5-year on axles and stuff like that? What is actually included in that? Any part of that Lippert frame with a pin box on back, or do you have no knowledge?
I think Lippert's going to be out here at some point in time, but that's what I think they call it Fit or Falcon or something like
Yeah.
that. That's something that really needs to be addressed through them. I have a hard time, just like you do, I'm not able to segregate one from the other, and we kind of have to bounce it in to see what comes back.
I'm just wondering what was 5 years and what was actually 2 years.
That's a good question, hold it for later.
That website, just so if you ever, Crossroads isn't updating their software, and we can't sleeve into their software yet until they get their rollout done. But that website's Trekwood, TREKWOOD.com.
Can you repeat that?
Trek, T-R-E-K, Wood, WOOD.com. And right now, Keystone's on it, and Heartland's coming out on it, and Crossroads, I think, is a couple months away yet. But you can get in there and you can kind of look, like if you know you have something similar to, you know, Montana, you can go and type in Montana and get down to,
They ask prices and everything.
yes.
And whose website is that? Is that
That's mine.
Oh, that's yours. Trekwood.com is yours?
Could you
Yes.
spell that one more time for me?
TREK, like the bicycle,
Okay.
wood.com. Anything else? Okay, I think, Alpha, I cut into your time a little bit, so.
I'm fine.
Thank you, Todd.
Thank you.
So, real quick, coming up is Alpha Roof Maintenance. We're gonna break it down now and then start it back up. Thank you.